What is the situation in some of the families early in the morning? Let us take the case of Arun and Varun. In the case of Varun, he is running from one corner to the other. He is not finding his school shoes. And then where were the trousers? Oh yes, English and chemistry homework has to be submitted, but he is not able to find his notebooks. Actually, he has not even done his English homework. But where is the book? Where is the school diary? Which questions were given? On the other hand, now let us go to Arun's house. He got up early in the morning, after taking bath, opened his cupboard, and there was a pile of trousers and a pile of shirts. Took the school uniform, shoes were in their place, wore the shoes, homework notebook from the homework notebook pile and the classwork notebook pile was separate. The bag had been set in the evening itself. Very smoothly he got ready and was ready to leave the house. Now, why there is so much of difference in the two situations? Obviously, in the case of Arun, he had put his things properly. What is this proper word? Properly means that things had been separated, grouped, or if we take technical term, they had been classified. The trousers and the shirts had been kept separately. The homework and the classwork notebooks and the books were in separate piles, and as a result, without wasting any time, he was able to take out his things. On the other hand, because Varun had not grouped his things, he took so long to find his things. Even when you go to a shop, whether it is a chemist shop or a general merchant, so many customers come and they demand so many things. Sometimes there is a jam, a kind of traffic jam in the chemist shop because there are so many customers. One is asking for aspirin, other for Cobadex and still other for something else. But in no time the chemist is able to provide their medicines. How come? Because he has kept them separately. In a way, he has classified them. Same is true for the general merchant. Now, all around us there are so many elements. If we want to understand about them, we want to study them, then naturally it is not possible to study each and every one of it. So, we have to do grouping. Basically, classification only means grouping. Making groups is classification, and this only makes our work easy and systematic. And what is the criteria? Similar things are put together and different things are separated. Right from the 19th century, there was effort going on to classify elements also. There was a German scientist called Johann Wolfgang Doberer. In 1817, he classified elements. You see, he was basically a pharmacist. Later on, he worked in chemistry also, and the first thing he worked was platinum as a catalyst. Later, he became professor in chemistry and pharmacy. Now, he arranged metals like 3 elements together, and that is why it was called a triad. He arranged these elements in increasing atomic mass. Now, here you can see nitrogen atomic mass is 14, phosphorus 31, arsenic 74.9. Similarly, calcium 40, strontium 87.6, barium 137.3. In the case of chlorine 35.5, bromine 79.9 and iodine 126.9. So, the arrangement was in the ascending order of the atomic mass. Another observation that he saw was that when these elements are arranged, like let us take the case of lithium, sodium and potassium. The atomic mass of lithium is 6.9, sodium 23, potassium 39. If we take the average of lithium and potassium, it comes out to be 23. So, he concluded that the atomic mass of the middle element is equal to the average of the other two elements. Now, this was called Daubonnier's triads, but he knew very little about other elements. At that time, knowledge was very limited. He could only identify 3 triads. He couldn't go beyond that. And so, this system could not carry on for very long. So, let us sum up. A group of 3 elements with similar properties was created. Second point is, elements were arranged in an ascending order of their atomic mass. The third point is, the atomic mass of middle element is equal to the average of the other two. The negative point about this arrangement was, he identified only 3 triads. So, that is why it could not carry on for very long.